We look for Europe and non-China Asia to be the most important countries in terms of the swings in growth over 2013. We see Europe coming out of recession, not growing very rapidly, but starting to grow again. And we see countries like Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, the countries which are most geared towards the production cycle globally, and particularly the capital spending cycle, to be showing the biggest lift over the next 6 to 12 months.
Okay. You mentioned non-China, but how about China?
I think China's stopped slowing, but we think China is still going to be constrained in a world in which policymakers are still being very cautious in terms of trying to make sure that the credit excesses don't get reignited. And we think the Chinese corporate sector is still going through a difficult time, both in terms of its margins, its inventory adjustments, and its access to credit. So we think China is going to accelerate very modestly, grow at about an 8% pace over the course of the next 4 quarters. It's been growing about 7.5% over the last 4 quarters. It's a very small improvement. And we look for a more substantial improvement in countries like Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines. Basically, the entire Pacific Rim is where I think you'll see more substantial improvement in growth. And again, as I said before, Europe moving from growing at about -0.5 to 0.75% to growing at about 0.5% is a significant swing in terms of its role in the global economy.